Hello everybody, I'm Bill Enright from FFChamps.com. It is time for your overpriced and best buy players for week 3 lineups over at DraftKings, helping everybody win some money playing daily fantasy football. Best buy wide receivers, I love some Monday night juice with Alshon Jeffrey and Brandon Marshall. Look at Pierre Garçon, typically a PPR monster. I know he had a down week in week 2, bounce back week in week 3 against the Philadelphia Eagles. For $5,800, Garçon is a good price. Andrew Hawkins, flying under the radar in the PPR format, taking on the Baltimore Ravens, $5,000. Kendall Wright, another PPR vacuum, taking on the Cincinnati Bengals for $4,800. But my absolute steal of the week is Michael Floyd, $4,800. It doesn't matter if Carson Palmer's not playing. The Cardinals are going to look to get Michael Floyd the ball, just like the Bears did in the end zone with Brandon Marshall. 3 times Marshall scored. I think Floyd can go for 2 touchdowns in week 3. Overpriced wide receivers, guys I'm staying away from. Randall Cobb versus the Detroit Lions. Jeremy Maclin against the Washington Redskins. T.Y. Hilton, very quiet in week 1. Did okay in week 2. Not expecting a whole lot against the Jaguars. James Jones, very overpriced. $5,700 for James Jones taking on the New England Patriots. I think the entire Raiders offense is going to be shut down this week. Stay away from James Jones. That's a trap play. Best buy tight ends. How about Antonio Gates against the Buffalo Bills for $6,100? He had 3 touchdowns in week 2. Look for him to get into the end zone in week 3. Zach Ertz, I love my man Ertz in that Philly offense, taking on the Redskins, $5,200. And then Dennis Pitta taking on the Cleveland Browns. The Browns are giving up some of the most points to fantasy tight ends. Go for him for $4,400. Overpriced tight ends, guys I'm staying away from. I know Delaney Walker had a big game in week 2. Don't expect that kind of performance in week 3. Taking on the Bengals, $5,700. Way too expensive for him. Martellus Bennett, I like Marshall. I like Jeffrey. Not a fan of Bennett on Monday night against the Jets. And then Kyle Rudolph against the Saints, $4,200 for the red zone reindeer in Kyle Rudolph. I'm staying away from him too. Hey, you want to win money and play in fantasy football at DraftKings? Check out the free membership for FFChamps.com. The link is in the description. Take advantage of that offer. We'll help put some money in your pockets playing over at DraftKings.